I'm here today to try to make a proper tribute to Kevin Clements. Kevin was just the absolute best in making videos. I'm not, so bear with me. I couldn't think of a better place. If you don't recognize it, this is Mount Hood, the same Mount Hood here in the mug. This is the west side. This is the same view you get if you're looking back at Kevin's place. This is a special place to me. More importantly, this is a special place to Kevin. He posted a video not too far from here at Salmon Creek earlier this year. I had sent him photos of this special spot. I had hoped one day maybe I could bring him here. So I really couldn't think of a better spot to try to do a tribute video to him. You know, he really meant a lot to me and the homebrewing community. He left such a legacy of not just quantity but quality videos. Nobody had that kind of charismatic, positive kind of, you know, just that kind of energy. You can't fake it, you know. Kevin could have been a TV or radio personality. You know, I could see Kevin doing the weather. I could see Kevin calling a football game. He could have totally done that if he wanted to. But, you know, it wasn't, Kevin was just a natural. It wasn't a act, you know. Having a beer with him in person, he's even more enthusiastic talking about his friends and family. You know, he could tell you a story of the kids growing up or whatnot. I'm going to talk about beer some because that's how I met him. But, you know, Kevin is so much more than just beer. You know, nature out here. He had a love of nature, a love of hiking. We've talked things about history before, architecture. So many more interests. Wasn't just about beer too, also about health. You know, we would talk about diet. No, I was talking about the Hood to Coast relay race, which I ran a number of years back. And in recent years, I've been in no shape whatsoever for running a race. And, you know, he told me, so you can do it. You can get back in shape like that. You know, and it really encouraged me. I haven't met up with Kevin for just a little bit now. I told him I've been kind of working on my health. I've, you know, been able to drop 50 pounds here. I'm not running a race anytime soon, but, you know, I was hoping to meet up with Kevin and say, hey, I'm on the right track here, and he would have encouraged me further. I encourage everyone to just, you know, even if you've been to his site, go back. He has over 700 beer reviews. And, you know, even though he's not with us in person anymore, you know, his videos live on. I didn't start brewing beer until about 2019. And that's when I ran across, it was later in that year that I ran across the first beer I was going to brew was by Block 15. It wasn't this beer, it was a special release. But it came up in YouTube, and right away I just knew Kevin was something special. I mean, who else can do reviews like Kevin did? So anyhow, this is Sticky Hands. I don't believe I talked to Kevin about this particular beer, but I looked it up last night. You know, I was going to do a tribute, and I'm sure he liked this beer, but I watched his review from 8 years ago. He rated this a 96, so I figured it was at least a halfway to some decent beer to commemorate him for. I'd also thought about bringing out, Kevin had actually given me a few barrel-aged beers. You know, one of the many great things about Kevin is he's so generous. He sent me a gift a few months ago. When I was over at his place, he didn't give me just one barrel-aged beer from his private reserve. He gave me 3. I thought about bringing one out here. It's a warmer, hot summer day here, and I'm alone. It's by Deschutes, and I'm going on a family vacation pretty soon. So I think I'm going to bring that and kind of share that with my girlfriend and my dad back where it was from. So I had considered bringing one of Kevin's beers he gave me, but you know, I think Kevin would be happy I'm drinking a Block 15. Being from Oregon, we shared a lot of things. This is one of our favorite breweries. Kevin and I were both Oregon Ducks fans. They're playing this weekend, actually. I wish I could have, talked to Kevin about how first game went. I'm not going to do a beer review, so look up Kevin's review. I'm going to miss you, buddy. We're all going to miss Kevin Clements. As Kevin always said, life's too short to drink cheap beer. We all know life's short, but you just never know when your time is going to come. And it's just, you lose someone close to you. Someone that meant a lot to you. It's always tough. I'm always going to remember Kevin no matter what. I'm going to miss his laughter. I'm going to miss our correspondence. I'm going to miss not being able to meet up for another beer with him. But I'm always going to remember all of our good times together, good conversations, and I'm going to look forward to, watching some of his old content on his channel. And, I'm going to continue on and do a lot of the same things we love, like being out here in nature. So, yeah, life is definitely too short. Make the best of it, just like Kevin did. Signing out. Miss you, buddy. Miss you, Kevin.